About 40 dogs were found inside a 500-square-foot apartment after Mesa police conducted a welfare check yesterday. Now those dogs are getting the care they need.
About 40 dogs and puppies crammed into one apartment, now in the hands of the San Diego Humane Society. Every dog is receiving a medical exam, vaccinations, dewormer, and microchip before they get placed in kennels. This all started as a welfare check after a tenant facing eviction had not been seen since December 23rd. Authorities still don't know where the owner is, and a humane law enforcement investigation is now underway.
I think these dogs are terrified.
The Humane Society shared these photos from inside the apartment. They describe the conditions as unsanitary and extremely concerning.
There's many areas where there's probably at least a foot of feces built up in urine, comes all the way almost to where you would sit on a couch. The dogs have feces all over their feet and paws. There's mixed food, looks like bags that were thrown in there that have been scattered about, so it's very likely that they've been eating contaminated food. There was very little water available to them.
Nina Thompson says it was a difficult scene for officers, but relieved to get the dogs out.
When our officers entered the apartment, a lot of the dogs hid because they're under-socialized. We do know that some of the females are pregnant, so the final number of dogs could be much higher. We're just not sure at this point.
And the rescue comes at a difficult time. The Humane Society says it was caring for about 725 dogs at the start of the day, putting shelters over capacity.
What's so difficult, too, when you deal with a shelter population is disease management. So we want to keep these animals separate from the rest of our population to make sure that we're not putting the current population in any type of danger.
And with shelters stretched thin, the Humane Society is urging the community to step up by adopting to help make room for dogs like these, Carlo.
It's a sad situation. And how important is it for neighbors, if they suspect something like this is going on, to take action and call it in?
Well, Carlo, it's critical because if you know someone who may be overwhelmed by the number of animals in their care, the Humane Society says the right thing to do is to ask for help early, reach out to them before things spiral, for like in cases like this, so they don't strain the shelters. Then they really put animals in serious risks.
Yeah, we know it can get away from people quickly, and sometimes this happens. Hopefully we get some good results with the animal. Esmeralda, thanks.